Oh, hi. Are you thinking about getting a Berkey? We've had one for a while. Are you wondering like how big it is, where you're going to put it, if it works, does it really last that long? I'll answer those questions. My name is Sabina, and on this channel we talk about finding adventure as a family. And I wanted to talk today about our experience with a Berkey. This is a Royal Berkey. We have had it since we were first baby newlyweds. We bought it with our very first tax return. But it is, you know, 26 inches tall. And so it doesn't fit under these cabinets, and it can be hard for people to find a place for it. Um, the filters have, for us, lasted as long as they said they will. We've done the red dye test to make sure the filters are still working correctly, and we have had a great result with that. We have replaced the filters once in the 8 years that we've owned it, which was simple, and we feel very confident. Now, we've been on well water the whole time that we've been using the Berkey, so we have like minimally treated water, and this helps me feel a little more confident with my family drinking the water, that it's good and clean and good for my kids. But if you don't have space for this, or you have some other situation where you need to be a little bit more mobile, the travel Berkey. Now, I haven't seen a lot of people talking about the travel Berkey. Got my tape measure, but it is only 14 inches tall. It is about 10 and a half, 11 and a half inches around, and it collapses down onto itself like this, and it comes with a travel bag that you can put it in. So we bought this for my mom's house because the kids are often over with their grandma, and I wanted them to have good water there, and they're also on well. And so this just gives another added layer of protection for that water as well. Now, this does not filter at a great speed, right? Because it has one black Berkey filter, so it takes quite a long time. But it does work just for the kids, enough to add, water to their juice or whatever. My kids mostly just drink water, so it is enough water for them while they're at grandma's. Now, I wanted to show you how it kind of goes together. This is the same on all the Berkey elements. And when you're moving the filter, you want to be careful and don't do it too often, because it kind of has the texture of terracotta. So I've seen them break, and they're so expensive, it's like heartbreaking. So if you wanted to remove it to clean it, which Berkey recommends you clean it once a month, we've definitely done a lot less than that. But when we were living in a place where we had a lot of iron in the water, we did have to clean it monthly, at least, sometimes more, just because that rust would build up on the filter elements. But we just scrubbed it off with a brush, and it went right back to working well. But I think that did definitely shorten the life of our filters, was that iron-rich water. Now, where we are now, we are on a well, and we do not have a sophisticated system for filtration. So our water is mostly just coming up from the ground. So we run all of our drinking water through the Berkey. As you see, we unscrewed it. It has a rubber washer under here. If you're putting your Berkey together right when it comes out of the box, you will see these pieces. You'll put this on first. You'll thread it through the hole, and then you'll attach it with this, just like you saw me undo. It's the same in the larger Berkeys. So this one just has the one element, like I said. It works well for on the go. We have brought this like on a cruise where the water is terrible. And we have also used it just to go like on a family camping trip. Think of like the freedom and... Had to grab the crying baby. Think of like the freedom and flexibility this gives you, that you can pack this up and bring this anywhere. And if you go on YouTube, you can find some people drinking some crazy water out of these things. Now, you do want to treat the water, but if you're treating water, you can run it through this filter and it will taste just so much better. It's really good, and it is a reliable filter for a lot of major contaminants. Now, if you're looking at a Berkey, I'm sure you've already been on the website and seen all of those things. And you've weighed some of the pros and cons. Now, there's a lot of people who say there's a lot of better water filtration systems if you're going for as pure water as you can get. And that's not what we were going for. We were going for a budget option that would help us feel more confident about our water. So this was a low tech option, doesn't require electricity. It's worked well for us for the price, and it's really gotten the job done. We've been super happy with our purchase of the Berkey, and I really hope you'd consider getting the travel because it really just makes it feel like we can go anywhere and not be worried. When we go to like my in-laws' house, they have a water softener, and the water's just weird. We run all the water through this because you do get a little spoiled with a Berkey, and you get used to really good tasting water. So again, the travel Berkey has been a great addition to our gear, and I really think that you will not regret having one. Hi, I wanted to end this video with a little experiment that I did with my travel Berkey. I measured the water that I could fit in the top, and it was 4.5 cups. Then I set a timer and I timed how long it would take to filter the water. So after the first hour, I had a cup of water. So nice drink, cup of water, 1 hour. But this is a gravity fed filter, so the rate really slowed down once that first cup went through, and in the second hour, we only filtered half a cup. So, pro tip for the travel Berkey, or even for your big Berkeys, this is the same. Just the more you fill up the top, the faster it filters. But you do have to be careful. I've done this. I've heard other Berkey owners do this. If you put too much water in the top and the bottom fills up, it'll keep filtering and it'll spill out the middle, and you'll have a puddle on the floor. So keep it full, makes it filter faster, but don't make it too full. I hope this was helpful, and if it was, go ahead and hit that like. Adventure on. Bye.